There's a couple things you can do to help your children with their mathematical mindset. First of all, be positive. Don't think about your experiences with math. Don't think about how you're not a math person and how you hate math and you were terrible at math. Do not put that on your children because they will most likely think the same way about math. That's only going to prevent them from enjoying learning math, which will help them exceed in math. So instead, encourage them. Let them know that it's okay to make mistakes in math. Let them know that they are excellent thinkers. And let them know that it's okay to ask questions when you're learning and to get clarity and to always try their best and to think of different ways that they can get answers. And just stay positive, and they will become better learners of math and also in life. The other thing that you can do is always talk about math. When you're thinking about the time or your schedule, or you're saying to yourself, okay, it's 4 o'clock now. We have taekwondo practice at 6:30. How much time is that? How much time do we have? Right? Or look at the clock, right? And you say, what time is it now? And you talk about the shorthand and the longhand. Anytime you can. You should also get them an analog watch, not a digital one. When you're driving, you can talk about how fast you're going or how slow you're going. You can talk about distance. How far is it to your next destination? When you have your navigation up, talk about how long, how many minutes it is to your destination, how many miles it is to your destination, and the time to get to your destination. Talk about that. When you're driving, ask your kids to look at the colors of the cars. Ask them if they notice any patterns. Ask them to look at the signs that they see. If they see any shapes. Do you see any hexagons? Do you see any triangles? How many circles do you see? How many squares? How many rectangles? And any patterns that they notice with that too. Play games. Count by twos. Go around counting by twos. Go around counting by fives. Take turns counting by tens. Check in. See if they know their threes or their fours. Don't pressure them, of course, because it is not necessary to memorize your multiplication tables in order to be successful in math. It's way more important to be a thinker. So ask them riddles. Look up an app that has riddles for kids and ask them a riddle. Ask them some mental math questions. What is 10 plus 18? And let them think about that. All this can be done in the car while you're driving, right? Or while you're cooking, or while you are just sitting at home relaxing. You can just ask them, random mental math questions. What is 20 multiplied by 5? Relate that to money. Relate that to measurement, right? When you're cooking, even if you're not using a recipe, let them understand what a tablespoon is, what a cup is, what a liter is. When you're opening a bottle of water or a bottle of juice, let them know the size and the units that those things are measured in. Trust me, it's going to come in so handy when they start learning about measurement in school. They have context. They can know and understand the difference between a pint and a quarter when you go, and a quart, sorry, when you go to the Chinese restaurant, right? And you get the little tiny pint versus the big quart, right? All of this you can just talk with your kids about, speak out loud about it, and it helps them to understand how math is everywhere. It's not just about arithmetic and knowing how to add really fast or knowing how to multiply really fast. It's more about being strategic and being a problem solver and being a thinker.